Alright.
Why the fuck would you do a thing like that? Why in God's name?
Hi everybody. Sorry. This is Dawson. I'm back with another movie review for you today. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 13th MCU movie, Captain America Civil War. Released in 2016. Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo. And the film stars, well, everybody. You have Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan, Anthony Mackie, Don Cheadle, Jeremy Renner, Chadwick Boseman, Paul Bettany, Elizabeth Olsen, and a bunch of other people. And the basic plot of Captain America Civil War, reading it from the back of the DVD, is as follows. The most explosive clash ever to rock the Marvel Cinematic Universe ignites a firestorm of conflict in the game-changing epic Captain America Civil War. In the wake of collateral damage, government pressure to reattain in the Avengers drives a deep wedge between Captain America, played by Chris Evans, and Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., causing a catastrophic rift between the two that turns the two friends into bitter enemies. Against a backdrop of divided loyalties, their fellow Avengers must deal with the fallout. Pick a side in this spectacular adventure packed with mind-blowing action and edge-of-your-seat suspense. And that is your plot of Captain America Civil War. Alrighty then. Captain America Civil War. Well, this of course is the first film in Phase 3, also known as the Infinity Saga. And this movie is a thrill ride from start to finish. I love Captain America Civil War. This, of course, was the sequel to Captain America the Winter Soldier, the previous Captain America movie. And this movie stars pretty much everybody. You have Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Tom Holland, Chadwick Boseman, Paul Rudd, Paul Bettany, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, Don Cheadle. Everybody's in this movie. You have Tom Holland in this movie. You have Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, Jeremy Renner, Chadwick Boseman, Tom Holland, Marissa Tomei, Frank Grillo, Martin Reed, Martin Freeman, William Hurt, just to name a few. You have just everybody in this movie. And Captain America Civil War, being the first film in Phase 3, this movie made a crap ton of money at the box office. It made, I think it grossed it made the highest grossing movie, grossing over $1.1 billion at the box office. My gosh. And I can see why, because this movie is a ton of fun. I like the action scenes in this movie. I especially love the airport scene where all the Avengers are fighting against each other. And you really have to pick a side between Captain America or Robert Downey or Iron Man. Let's get the cast out of the way first, because I mean this is a brilliant cast. Chris Evans is Steve Rogers / Captain America, great as always. Robert Downey Jr., great as always, as Tony Stark / Iron Man. Scarlett Johansson is Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow. She's great. Sebastian Stan is Bucky Barnes / the Winter Soldier, even though they don't really call him the Winter Soldier in this movie, but he's great. Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson / Falcon. And I thought this was going to be the final performance of Anthony Mackie because of how his character ends up, but no, it turns out at the end of the movie he's still alive, so that's great. Don Cheadle as James Rhodes, James Rhodes. Oh no, he's the one I thought didn't make it. And you might remember Anthony Mackie was in the previous movie, Ant-Man, so he gets to come back in this movie. You have Jeremy Renner as Clint Barton / Hawkeye. He's great. You have Chadwick Boseman making his first MCU appearance as Black Panther, and which of course would follow with his movie Black Panther, which we'll talk about later. He's pretty good in this movie. He's out for revenge against the death of his father, and he basically blames Captain America for it, so that's why he's after him. Paul Bettany as Vision, he's great as always in this movie. Elizabeth Olsen's great as Wanda Maximoff. Paul Rudd as Scott Lang / Ant-Man, he's great in this movie. He's great. You also have, joining the cast, Tom Holland as Peter Parker / Spider-Man. Tom Holland, I think, is a good Spider-Man / Peter Parker. He's a very young Peter Parker Spider-Man, because we find out that he's in high school, so very young Spider-Man. But Tom Holland's great as always. He also will get his very own MCU movie with Tony Stark as Iron Man, or with Robert Downey Jr. And this was his first time in a Marvel movie, so that was really great. You have Frank Grillo as Crossbones. He's basically on the strike team. Martin Freeman, who we'll later see in Black Panther, he's in this movie he's in this movie. Returning to the cast is William Hurt as Thaddeus Ross. You might remember him from The Incredible Hulk, and I hear he's set to appear in the new Captain America: Brave New World. So we'll be checking that movie out next year. Who else? Yeah. Captain America: Civil War. This is a fantastic movie. Great action scenes, great directing from Anthony and Joe Russo, great acting from the cast. So Captain America: Civil War, I say this is another win for the Avengers. So on a scale of 1 to 4 stars, I'm gonna give Captain America: Civil War a 4 out of 4 stars. 4 out of 4 stars for Captain America: Civil War. I like it a lot. And that's it. That's my review of Captain America: Civil War. So next time on MCU Movie Review, I will be back to talk about the 14th MCU movie, Doctor Strange. So, this is Dawson. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you're new. And I'll see you next time.